Hola, buenas tardes a todos. So I'm coming to you from the Pueblo, and I thought I'd make a video with just sights and sounds of Pueblo living in Spain. So let's take a little walk. Every house here has two doors. So the front door stays open because in the heat it's well shut. So you just shut the second door. It's locked, so nobody can come in here. So yeah, Spain, this door stays open. Yeah. I look down the road and this is what I see. My daily view of the cigüeñas, the storks. So the storks have a baby in there, and it takes like a year for the stork to grow up. So yeah, I'll never get tired of that. So I'm going to take out the trash now. So to take down the trash, you have to go down these stairs. The trash bins used to be on the other side, but they are doing a construction project on a house, so now the main street is blocked. So the trash trucks can't come that way. So now we have to take down the trash here. To be careful, because down here there's ants. Yeah, you probably don't want to step in that. It looks vicious. I asked my neighbor if we should just spray it. She said, yeah, there's no point. So you just have to not step into them. So yeah, see these green things? That's where we're gonna put the trash. That's the Casa Consistorial, in other words, City Hall. And there's Bar Arrabal, a favorite for the pilgrims. This weird looking water fountain is always a delight. So today I had to go to Palencia to give up my car. I had a rental, and this time they gave me a Seat, which is a Spanish brand, and I love that little car. Oh my gosh, it did so well in these small roads in the villages. I had no problem managing. If I had my choice to buy one, I would get one of those. And it wasn't hypersensitive like a lot of those European cars that I've rented over the last 2 years. They're like hypersensitive. Like, for example, if you don't hold the steering wheel like they think you ought to hold it, it flips out. If you put something on the passenger side seat, like a backpack, it flips out of you because it thinks the person is sitting there and they're not wearing the seatbelt. And it constantly tells you you're running off the road. You know, stuff like that. But renting a car here, it costs about 50 euros a day. So I had mine for 4 days and it cost me 226 total. That's including the insurance. So if you ever want to rent a car in Spain or in any other countries, what you need to do is you need to reserve your car through the Delta app or whatever app you're using. Don't wait till you get to where you're going and then try to rent a car at the airport. It's not going to work out for you because they're going to slap all kinds of insurances on you and they're going to scare you to death. And yeah, by the time it's all said and done, like 1 week is going to cost you $1,000, and I kid you not, it's true. So, smart thing to do, go through the Delta app. They force you to get Alliance insurance, and my insurance was $55, not euros, $55 for the 4 days that I had it. So the 226 included the insurance. So I was pretty happy with it. But now I have no car. So I'm walking. Enjoying the pueblo with no car. I do have a bicycle. So tomorrow we're gonna go on the Camino with the bike. So here's the recycling containers. It tells you on the pictures what kind of thing you can recycle in here. So yeah, if you have respect for the environment, you will recycle. This orange one is for general trash. There's a little Roman bridge. Every town has a bridge like that. So down there you will see the Rio Uciesa. So of course this is a Camino town, Población de Campos. So as you can see, there's hardly any water in the river, but sometimes when I come it's like completely full. When I came in the spring, this thing was raging. There is the prettiest house in town. This lady takes care of her house. It's awesome. So whenever pilgrims come to this spot right here, they're confused. Nobody knows which way to go. So you can go that way, or you can go by the road. Which would you prefer? Well, right now the road is a better option because this thing over here is a little overgrown. So let's go down there and let's look at it. They built this new trail last year. So when I was here in June, they built this entire trail all the way down, like through 3 towns. And it was a pure joy to ride your bike here. It was great. But now, they're not mowing it very well, so that's a problem. Look, we have some of the puppies left. So there's a nice little sign, Sendero del Rio Uciesa. So here's some highlights of the pueblo, Población de Campos. We have a bar, Tienda Los Cigüeños. That's the first bar. And then you have another bar, El Arrabal. And then you have a hotel, Amanecer en Campos. Highly recommended. There's a big truck coming through. The Spaniards have amazing farm machinery. So yeah, they also have a albergue municipal if you ever want to use it. You have to go to the bar Tienda Los Cigüeños and they'll open the door for you and you sign up there. Then we have an área de descanso. That would be down there. Right here, they have benches down there. You can sit and relax. Some picnic tables. And they have several fuente agua potable. That means water fountains. So the water fountains here are totally safe to drink from. Personally, I haven't tried it, but the locals, they just fill up their gallons of water with it and they're not scared of it. So this trail starts out okay, but then as you get farther down, it's more and more overgrown until it's like completely grown all the way through just about. And so if you try to ride your bike here, you know, right now here that's pretty good. But if you got down further and further, you scrape your arms up on both sides. That's not so good. So we've complained about it. And the guy that cuts grass in town, he is on a contract of 4 hours a day. So this is not part of his job. So he's not coming down here. But yeah, it's a shame, you know, to build a whole trail that's like, I don't know, I would say at least 8 kilometers long. and then they don't want to cut it and keep it maintained, because this is a great trail to walk on. And the locals would come out here with their families. But this one guy, well, actually the guy that cuts the grass told me that he went down here with his daughter in a stroller just last Sunday, and he said he turned around because he couldn't take it anymore. There were so many bugs out there. You know, if you don't cut it down, it's going to get all buggy. You know, they cut the wheat fields here. So this is wheat field season, so I noticed the last couple of days they've been cutting wheat. So right here it's fine. It just gets worse and worse as you go down farther. I don't want to get bit by bugs, but the good thing, right now it's windy, and when it's windy, you don't have to worry about bugs, because they're not gonna sit on you and bite you. There's the church. So yeah, I love the Pueblo, and I love especially the Pueblo life, because, you know, with all that's going on in the world, this is a total refuge for me. I love being here. I love being on the Camino, even though I'm not a Camino hiker right now. I've done the Camino, but I do little stretches of the Camino, and I live on the Camino. So yeah, well, during vacations, let's say. So right now I'm not here full time. It could happen one day. But right now it's just escape from reality, from my reality of being a high school teacher in Tennessee. So I enjoy teaching, don't get me wrong. I love teaching French and German. It's my favorite subjects. I used to teach Spanish, but honestly, it's easier to teach French and German. I'm not sure exactly why, but it just is. I just love it when the kids pronounce French. I just love it so much. And when they pronounce German, I find it amazing. In fact, I find it amazing that they can even learn German. It's like, it's hard, but somehow they just get it. It's kind of awesome. See, this is the picnic area I was telling you about. I'm not sure I can get down there. It looks a little treacherous, but you see the bench right there. So the pilgrims can hang out here and relax. So about halfway down between here and Revenga, there's a bench you can sit down too. But once you get trapped down there, you can't go back. So if you realize, oh, this is all overgrown, I'm getting eaten by bugs, well, by then, it's too late to turn around, because yeah, if you're a pilgrim, you're not going to go and come back. You're just going to have to trek through that. And if it's a windy day, it's not really a problem. You hear that noise? That's the wind. There's Mr. Cat relaxing. There's a lot of town cats. They don't belong to anybody, but the townspeople feed them and give them water, so they're well taken care of. So the Spaniards are super respectful to bike riders. So if you ride your bike out here, like this is a 90 km/h road here, but they will literally go into the left lane and not get anywhere near you. So nice how they treat you. You see a lot of locals riding bikes here. And a lot of people do it for sports, for exercise. It's like whenever I get on my bike, they always say, oh, you're going to do deportes. And I actually just go out, like to go to the store in the neighboring town. And they say, oh, you're doing deportes. I go, yeah, deportes. Hola! So if you'd ever feel like you want to do the Camino, they have these Camino markers. Hola! And they usually tell you how many K you got left. These don't say anything on them. So we're in the region of Castilla y León. Some of these people vandalize stuff here. It's just like anywhere, little bad kids vandalizing. Okay, so whenever you come out of a town, they have the name of the town marked out with a diagonal red stripe, so that's the town limit. Over here we have a little monument, but it broke. So I don't know why nobody's coming out here to fix it, but they're not. So it's been like that all summer. People come by and they drop off little rocks, though, the pilgrims do. Usually they walk in memory of somebody, they walk in honor of somebody. So yeah, maybe someday they will fix it. This is the Camino, as you can see. This is the meseta, and it's brutal during the day. If you go in the afternoon, it's especially bad. So in the morning it feels super cool and nice and beautiful, but as the day goes by, in the afternoons, it gets hot. So it's best if you leave early and you arrive at your destination, which from here it's probably going to be Carrión de los Condes, by no later than 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or you'll be burning up. But right now it is 8:15 and it actually feels cool. If you're still watching this, I'm going to take you over to the hotel and the Albergue Municipal, and there's a beautiful, beautiful mural. So if you stick with me, we'll get there in a sec. So that guy over there with the black shirt, he's the mayor of the town. I'm not sure what they're up to. Yeah, I just talked to the mayor for a sec. He asked me how everything was going. You know, around here everybody knows each other, so he knows me by name. So yeah, everybody knows my name. At first, for like the first 6 visits, I want to say, they called me La Americana. Now they start calling me by my name. And they actually, when they introduce me to somebody else, they say, ah, ella vive aquí. She lives here. So that's a big step up. I'm not a visitor anymore. I actually live here. So that's pretty nice. So little by little, one makes progress here. It takes a while. It's like there's somebody else in town that that moved here from, I don't know, Canada or the United States. I don't know which. But they never come out, never talk to anybody. But I make sure I take my walks every day here and say hi to people. So we're gonna go to the hotel, so I'll do just a sec. So this is the Casa Rural, or in other words, the hotel. But the entrance is not here. The entrance is down there. So there's a sign to it. So you can eat here, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you can get your sello de credencial, that's the pilgrim stamp. So this place is called Amanecer en Campos. That means sunrise in the country. So I've only witnessed the sunrise one time, the whole time I've been here, because I never get up that morning. The sunrise is at 6:45, something of that nature. I set my alarm for 7 o'clock. So these people are super nice here. They let me use the Wi-Fi. So after I'm done with this video in a minute, I'm just going to show you the Albergue Municipal in the mirror, and then I want to come back in here and upload my video. There we have some more little town cats hanging out. They don't like being out when it's super hot, but when it's cool, they will come out. I'm gonna chase them away. Okay, there's my buddies, the town cats. Hi, kitty. Oh, you're a sweet kitty. And there are 2 more kitties. So we got a total of 4 hanging out here in the parking lot of the hotel. So here's the awesome mural. I watched this guy actually make this. This is by Toro Arts. You can look him up. This guy actually talked to me. So that was cool. So across from there is the Albergue Municipal. Take a peek. It looks like it's closed, but it's not closed. If you want to stay here, I'm sure they got a sign on the door to go to the bar, Los Cigüeños, and you sign up there and they come over here. Well, they cut the grass. That's good. Remember I told you about the guy that cuts 4 hours a day? I guess he's been through here. So, yeah, this is the Albergue Municipal. So if you want to stay here, you can. It actually does not say to go to the bar, but that's what you do, is you go to the bar Los Cigüeños, and then they will open the door for you. So it's a nice clean place. I've been in it. Right now they got the lights out, so you can't tell, but yeah, you can hang out here. You can cook in here. You can also just eat at the hotel, seeing that they have food, but at the bar they also serve you food. So yeah, Ovidio is the bar owner, and he will cook you food. This guy actually knows how to cook, so he will cook for you. And this lady named Nora, she comes out here and she'll sign you up. So don't think this place is closed, because it's not closed. Oh, and that's all I got for y'all. I'm going to upload this thing at the hotel now, so everybody have an awesome day. This is Camino Teacher. If you would like and subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. So yep, that's all I got for y'all today. Everybody have a wonderful, beautiful evening.